Welcome to Age of Empires 4. Let's make some history.
William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army. In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol.
So in typical feudal fashion, the kingdom's fallen to hell because the king went and got himself shot with an arrow while hunting. So now we're in charge of King Henry's army as we take the fight to Normandy. See the power of the English longbow at the top of a hill.
As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
Got a pretty decent starting force. Telling me to do all these beginner objectives. Fortunately, it's only present in the first campaign, so we won't have to deal with that once we move on to the other civilizations. Decent little rabble going on. Let's see. pretty vague objectives. I wonder if we'll actually have to defeat the entire city with this force, so I should probably be a bit more cautious with my men. Scorched earth tactics in effect.
The English approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it.
Oh, this might not be a good idea, actually. Oh dear. Just lost half my spears. It's frustrating that my archers keep attacking the farms instead of the men. Oh. Need some palings, quick! That was an exercise in futility. Oh god, they're everywhere. Looks like we're going to be relying on our archers now. It's painful because they do no damage to towers or buildings. It's like 1 damage until you get fire arrows. Okay. We're not being very effective this match. A whole volley on each shot horseman should be enough. We need to find this village. We've got 4 spearmen left and the king. Dear, can't cross there either. Where are we going? The benefits of a blind playthrough. Looks like my boy King Henry's going to be carrying the battle. As all good kings should. Oh no. It's too much. We're going to have to run it. No reinforcements. Oh, King Henry's going to have to carry this one. I don't think he can. I don't see how you can counter the longbows with their palings. Cavalry are the counter to archers. King Henry took one for the team.
Henry now called for the services of a blacksmith to bolster the siege effort.
Alright, at least we got an economy now. So we get set in typical fashion is to get working straight on the food production, get the economy stable, hold off a few waves of defenders generally is the flow of these missions. Got a fairly substantial amount of resources to start me off. It should be enough to get me right through to the end of the battle. So I'm just setting some civilian technologies for hunting and also wheelbarrows so my villagers can carry more. So get the barracks straight up. Already have a stable by the look of it. A few houses for production capacity or population capacity. Farms get a synergy to gathering when they're closer to a mill, so it's always, even though you can build them anywhere, it's always good to keep them close to a mill. So get all of my military buildings up. I've already got a stable. What else do I need? A watchtower would be good. I learned in the last battle that the watchtowers have sort of an area of effect buff when enemies are near. To attack speed, I think it is. Get some technologies for my infantry. I'll set up an extra mill so we can collect these deer or venison. Hunting and gathering is very quick, but it is limited. So I'll set my archers up in a hidden position. No doubt there'll be some attackers anytime soon. Try to make sure that all your villages are doing something at all the time. Get out some early defenders to replace all the infantry we lost before. Masterful leadership at hand. I like to run my economy at a minimum to spend all the resources while you've got them. It's the most efficient way I've found. Until you're ready to spend a big bunch of them. Forgot about that tower. I've set the rally point up at its base. Try and clear out all this lumber so that I can get some more building space. Ah, stop going over there, man. Need a few more infantry and I'll deal with that tower.
Yarway, on our surface.
It's handy that it tells you how much you're earning per minute. And see where you're lacking.
Cometh on
The hunters have finished their job. False alarm. Hopefully it won't be the boy that cried wolf.
What house, sir? Go!
So I discovered that the scouts can collect, well, they can hunt for you in this game. And you can use them to bring back the carcasses to the town centre. Not sure if that's just for this race or all scouts. But it's pretty handy because you don't have to risk your villagers. The scouts are a lot faster. A lot more extra micromanaging, but it can be worth it. Get rid of that tower once and for all. Should be enough men. Have their pitchforks and torches. Get a blacksmith for some weapon upgrades. Pretty shocking that 8 or 10 men can take out a defensive tower, but archers can't. Starting to get a decent stockpile of food. Alright, so we've finished that objective.
With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
So we'll upgrade our infantry's armor and damage, as well as the ability to build siege equipment. Set up some forest retreats. Not a bad little place to live, despite all the war and pillaging that's going on, and the rapid changes of ownership. So we'll put all the spare workers onto the gold mine and just get the rest of that gold out of the ground. It's a little bit slow to recruit unless you build 3 or 4 barracks. If I were playing competitively, that's what I would do, but this is just a campaign, so we'll just take it slowly and enjoy it. Sneaky deer got away. $1 million views. But nothing else is used out that way. Nice. They've got an auto heal ability too. What can't the English longbowmen do? I do wish there was a little bit more feedback on training besides just a little bar above the barracks. Like, tell me how many are left or something.
Yes, sir.
Or show me a list of my barracks as they're training so I can just keep adding.
Yes, sir.
Looks about ready to start building the siege equipment.
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
About time. Let's get to work.
Yes, sir.
Henry's presence on the doorstep of Bayeux would not go unanswered, and now his forces braced for an attack by Robert's army.
Second barracks up now just so we can speed this up a bit. Our self-healing archers up on the ridgeline will take care of the cavalry charge.
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight.
Henry didn't even notice the attack.
On the way.
One more ram, I think. And fill them to the brim with men. And then we'll be off to show these scallywags what for. Decent amount of men inside that ram. Pretty cozy, I'm assuming. Let's go get some boar, some wild boar.
Yes, sir.
They have an obscene amount of food, so they can kill a whole mob of villagers if you're not watching.
What sort of thing?
Yeah, it's a tough one. That should help. Have pickled pig. Prickle pig. Not that we really need the food, but it's nice to be familiar with it. And get them to carry the pig back for the workers. Save the trip. And that was all just a diversion while we waited for enough men to build a ram.
With the power of battering rams, the English army could crack open Bayeux's mighty walls.
And crack them we shall. Not a bad little raiding party. What's the bet the archers spend the whole battle trying to kill houses? King Henry can lead the charge. He's the only one there. They're almost impervious to arrows, those rams. That's nice. I'll have to keep that in mind from when I'm defending. Couple more hits. Down she goes.
Bayeux's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city. Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux.
They still
But
can't
Henry
fit through
would
though.
show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Get this last section of wall down. Because it won't let me through unless I break this one down. We are in. Down goes the king again. Knowing feudal history though, the next mission will have a different king probably. Or we'll just see out the rest of this brotherly feud. Making decent work of burning all the people's houses down. Just gotta push forward into the main citadel. Where's the king? He's hidden behind the wall. My prophecy has come complete. The archers are too busy fighting their houses. That's because I'm using attack move and they're just attacking the closest building. There's a lot of micromanagement to click on all the individual units though, so you've got to try and keep a fine balance. Making short work of the town. Let's get the town centre down as well. We'll just keep pushing north. Oh, they've got a castle. That's dangerous. We've got to prioritise that. Each volley takes out one man, basically. If that was garrison full of people, that would be doing some work on us. Those archers are useless for a town destruction. So all the buildings are down. Just got to kill the rest of the men. Oh, don't run over here, ladies. Don't make me have to fight you. Oh, too late. The longbowmen got the ladies. Not my usual style. Archers are just a waste of time, but I'm not going to micromanage all those guys. Here we go. Shift click on everything. Stack some orders. That works. Just about lost all of our infantry, doing all the hard work, as the infantry always do. All the fighting and all the dying. There we go. Victory is ours.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown.
I hope you enjoyed that little skirmish. I hope to see you next time. Commander Tyrael, out.